If you were ever unclear as to why Paul Thomas Anderson said Veronica Hart is the #1 adult film actor, well then allow me to clear some stuff up for you. This is 1982's Wanda Whips Wall Street. Welcome back to the show. I am Jason from Barefoot. This is Squeaky Clean Adult Films, Wanda Whips Wall Street. Finally, I've only been cutting this for 2 years, ever since my first appearance on Patrick Palmer's Jizz Talking. This is one of his favorite movies. I've heard him tell the story quite a few times to me and to other people that his prom date was Veronica Hart from Wanda Whips Wall Street. And so I wanted to make this as like a special thing for him. Not a suggestion, a reverse suggestion. Doesn't matter. I also finished this movie and then realized that a little bit over a decade ago, Distribpix put this out. This was originally a Platinum Pictures release, but Distribpix cleaned it up and it looks so good. And that's not what I cut. I had my brain. I was on meds back then. I had my head examined. I cut a 4x3 VHS that someone stretched to 16:9. It was dog shit. So when I found this, the fine folks at Distribpix, I started over. So that's why it took so long. That's too much for up front. Directed by Larry Revene, his third time on the show as a director. He's already in the 10 Movie Club as a cinematographer. We just saw him last month. Candy Stripers 2. He also directed The Pleasures of Innocence. We gotta do 7 more Larrys so we can get him in 2 10 Movie Clubs. Richard Marx, who he worked with a lot, wrote this, his 7th time on the show. And you're gonna see him. He's got a cameo. We'll talk about it at the end when we talk about all the actors. Well then, who shot a Larry Revene picture? Sven Nuvode shot it. 3rd time on the show. He shot Nasty Girls and Firestorm. So look at all that pedigree. This played theatrically. That's how Patrick saw it on prom night. This was a huge movie. And this got an R-rated release. Stocks and Blondes. They took out the hardcore inserts and this just played as an R-rated movie. Also, this is not an adult version of Wall Street, which I hear all the time. This came out 5 years before Oliver Stone's Wall Street. That might be like a fun little anecdote to say, but it is completely wrong. This was 82 minutes. The clean cut is 47. That's over half is still here for you. When I pulled out the adult time, this was 60 minutes. Through trims, we lost 13 minutes total, 47 minutes PG. We got a XXX, an R, and a PG. Thanks to those dumb shits at Barefoot and Independent. We got smoking, drinking, 3 soft swears. We have a bunch of white collar crime, and we have some innuendo, workplace innuendo, harassment, I believe. Is that true? Heresy, ministry, sample. What am I talking about? You watch this, we'll talk about all the actors in 47 minutes.
Don't leave us, Wanda.
We'll miss you. Just because New York's kind of a big place, please don't forget us.
Oh, I won't, Janie.
Good luck.
Thank you. We'll take good care of your company.
Okay, Janie.
Bye, Wanda.
Bye. Good luck. Bye-bye.
Now, Ms. Brandt, you've successfully passed a battery of tests, and preliminary reports on your abilities have been excellent. We are offering a top position here at Tyler, but there's one thing that bothers me. Why would you want to leave a position as head of your own corporation to come here?
Well, Mr. Winston, making it in Altoona was one thing, but I want to make it in New York.
You do. Well, as executive coordinator of human resources, you do understand what your duties would be. It's what we call a hands-on type of job.
I see. Now, if I could ask you a question. Why did your last coordinator leave?
She wasn't putting out the kinds of results that we were looking for. Mm-hmm. You do have quite an employment history.
Art! Yeah, I'm in. I got a job with Tyler Securities, and you know how big they are.
Beautiful, baby. Fantastic. You know, you're a real pro.
Tyler will be all mine. Just like Wanko is now.
I want you to concentrate on acquiring those shares, establish your position, and let me handle the paperwork. Boom, boom, boom. From Tyler one day to your dummy corporation the next. I got a charter as LaBelle Brothers.
Art, I am not a brother.
But you are LaBelle. It'll provide you with complete anonymity for our, shall we say, slightly shady deals.
Slightly shady? Why don't you lawyers ever call a spade a spade? Art, I stole Wanko, and I intend on stealing Tyler as well.
Great.
At Tyler, we're abnormally proud of our staff. Allow me.
29 3/4, thank you.
The backbone of our company, Lillian Pomona.
Oh, the new woman. Well, don't expect any breaks around here, my dear. Not from me, at any rate.
Now I'd like you to meet a more stable member of our board, Hartman Callison.
Ah, the new girl. Congratulations, my dear. I, almost envy you. Winston, would you mind stepping over here for a minute? My, drawers are stuck. Humid weather, you know.
Ah, the new girl. Yes, I remember when I was the new girl. A boy, wasn't it? It was just a small firm than Tyler's was. Just a small firm. Nothing like it is today. No. But then it grew. Yeah. I recall the day when,
Now, Wanda, I'd like you to meet Mr. Tyler, chairman of the board.
Welcome abreast. Board, Miss Brandt. I've heard nothing but good things about you.
Oh, thank you.
Times have never been better for Tyler, and frankly, Tyler's never been better for the Times.
Well, Mr. Tyler, I must say I'm very impressed with your organization. I think we can all pitch in together and make a really strong third quarter surge. Not only the operation appeared to be top-notch, but its chairman is a perfect gentleman and very, very handsome.
Thank you, I'm flattered.
Come along, Wanda.
Jesus.
And I thought I worked hard, Wanda. 8 o'clock.
Well, I have a lot to learn.
Do you need some help?
No, not tonight, Mr. Winston.
Good night.
Jump down. Oh, Lordy. Oh, my dear. Oh, jump down, turn around. Jump down, turn around. Jump down, turn around. Oh, my God. Jump down, turn around. Jump down, turn around. Jump down, turn around. Oh, Lordy. Jump my way. Wanna jump down, turn around, stick the tail up. Jump down, turn around, stick the tail ahead. Jump down, turn around, stick the tail up. Oh, Lordy.
25,000 shares, eh? Not bad, but you gotta do better than that, Wanda.
I will, but I've got just the man in mind.
Good girl. Go get him, Toots.
Thanks, Mr. Bryman. That was a lovely dinner.
Don't thank me. Tyler's expense account is picking up the tab.
You know, Lester, you are married, aren't you?
Yes. What of it?
You do own a large portion of Tyler's stocks, don't you?
What are you getting at?
Well, if you just sign this paper, please, the power of attorney, and pass those shares on to me. That is, if you value your marriage.
That's nothing but blackmail.
Nothing but.
You going out?
Oh, excuse me. Yeah? Could you tell me how to get to Wall Street?
Oh, sure. You take the Lexington Avenue IRT right down those stairs. You take 14th Street, change there for the double L. You take that outbound to the Calv Avenue in Brooklyn. It's just 3 blocks from there.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks. I dropped my suitcase.
Ditzy broad.
Tell the Bell Brothers. L-A-B-E-L-L-E. Uh-huh. That's right.
Thank you very much. We'll have those stocks transferred right away.
Thank you, Saeed. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Good night, Miss Bratt. Working late again?
Again, she's a good worker.
Too good. She's gonna make it look bad.
Clara? Is that you?
Wanda? Are you in there?
Cheney!
Wanda! Wanda!
Cheney!
Oh, how did you get here? It wasn't easy. Wall Street's hard to find. I missed you.
I missed you, too.
What are you doing here? Well, the guy you hired to run the place, he's a real asshole. I couldn't work for him.
What are you going to do in New York?
I could be your secretary. Please? Nobody knows how you work but me. I know I can do it. I know it's a little more fast-paced here in New York, but I move too fast for them back in Altoona anyway.
Janie, what I'm doing here at Tyler, it isn't kid stuff. I mean, I could get caught. And if you're here with me, you could get caught, too. We could go to jail for years.
I don't mind.
Okay, listen, I'll tell you my office. Our office.
Okay.
We'll take care of this dictation later. Now, you remember what I told you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're a married man, aren't you, Mr. Wentworth?
Indeed. Missy's a doll. Wonderful woman. Consider myself to be very lucky.
And you control a considerable portion of Tyler's stock, don't you?
Yes, I do. Now, if you don't mind, I'm terribly busy.
Then you wouldn't mind signing this paper? I mean, if you value your marriage.
Just head on back to your office.
But, Mr. Wentworth...
Goodbye, Miss Richmond. Goodbye.
No, this is not the time to panic. But I called this meeting to alert you to what I consider an alarming trend. We're losing the ownership of our company. Our stock is slipping away. And who's doing it? I don't know. Now, what is it, Wentworth?
Nothing, sir.
Obviously, the investment firm handling the transaction refuses to reveal the identity of their client.
Suckers.
Now, I suspect foul play. We've got to nip this in the bud right away.
Clever.
I've hired a special securities investigator. Now, it's possible, even quite likely, that the culprit or culprits are working within the firm. There's only one man that can stop them.
Vesco. Liddy? Falwell.
No, I'm talking about the world's foremost safecracker. I mean, crackpot. Hell, Lou Perini.
Absolutely.
Positively. He's the only choice.
I like that Perini.
Ditto. For God's sake, Margot, spit it out. Get the amyl nitrate.
I have to get back to my office.
Margolis is starting to go again.
I'll get some aspirin.
Just pull yourself together.
I'll call an ambulance.
His 6th heart attack in 2 years. I'm afraid it'll be the last.
Mom, be strong. Have faith. Dad's a fighter.
Dr. Foster, Dr. Ronaldo Foster.
Excuse me. Is Mr. Margolis in there?
I hope so.
He's not allowed any visitors.
Who are you, my dear?
Estate planning. It's essential I see Mr. Margolis before he...
Oh.
I just want to make sure that you, Mrs. Margolis, and the little one are protected.
Go right in, but please try not to disturb him too much.
Dr. Whitman.
Take care now, buddy.
Emergency in room 204.
Uncle Ray, that's you? Did you bring the worms?
Mr. Margolis, I bought a paper for you to sign.
The Portuguese are really biting, huh? Oh boy. Next week, can we go for the blues?
I'm afraid fishing season's over for you, Mr. Margolis. If you'll just sign right here.
How about a ball game then? Can we go to a ball game then?
Here, just sign right here.
I really want to see the Giants. Now that's my favorite.
Right here.
You won't forget the tickets, will you? Promise?
I promise. Here. I assure you it's in your best interest.
Unc, thanks. You're the best buddy. A guy.
Good luck, Uncle.
Bye.
It's an insidious, sophisticated plot, evidently engineered by someone familiar with the highly complex world of Wall Street, someone as well who bears a savage vendetta against this firm. Why would anyone want to destroy me?
Mr. Tyler, don't take it so personally.
I can't help it. Come, I'd like to show you around, Mr. Breen.
Ooh.
we'll have to change that. He was a fine man. Just recently passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll tell you, set up you and Ed, in here, if you don't mind. Some people get a little spooked by that sort of thing.
Oh, I thrive on it.
Good. I'll have you set up in here this afternoon, then. Wanda, I'd like you to meet Lou Perini.
Oh, Mr. Perini. I've heard so many good things about you.
Oh, I'm flattered. You're,
Wanda Brandt, Executive Coordinator of Human Services. I trust you'll find nothing amiss in my department.
I trust.
Wanda's one of our newest employees. She's been here 2 months?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She handles the job like she's been at it for a lifetime. She's a fine woman.
I've been looking for a handsome stud like you, Maury.
You have?
I bet you really know how to make a woman purr.
Well, I have been compared to John Davidson.
This will do just fine. So romantic, don't you think? Just stand there. Stretch.
You like your living free.
Go on in, Maury.
Thanks.
Hey, potato. Sweet potato. Sweet? Sweet potato?
Well, Maury, you've never looked better.
I need 150,000 shares of Tyler's stock. Can you handle it?
Yes, of course. 150 to sell at 32 7/8.
150, bidding at 32 1/2.
150 at 32 3/4.
Sold at 32 3/4.
Sold. No. You know, this is going to raise quite a few eyebrows. Who are you representing?
LaBelle Brothers.
Never heard of them. But I'm just glad to see Tyler getting screwed. It's about time.
You really think so?
I know it's a terrible thing to say about a company you're supposed to be representing, but Tyler and all his sharks have gobbled up most of the minnows. I would like to see them fall flat on their asses.
That's great. Here, let me give you one of my cards.
Maury, you'll never find it in there.
Oh. I'm Wanda Brandt.
Lisa Rogers. Pleasure.
Who's in there? Who's in there? Where is she? I'll murder her. Who? What did she look like?
Hello to Maury. Hey, Maury. Where's it Mary now?
Wait, was she young, old? Stop!
It happened. Did it really? They tell me 50,000 shares. Lillian, hold my hand. Ladies, gentlemen, I'm weak. I need your help. Please, Lou, if you found out anything, I mean, anything.
I'm sorry, Mr. Tyler.
Sandy, look at it this way. There are bullish times and there are bearish ones. We just got caught this time around. El Toro Grande in the midst of Jellystone National Park.
Speak English, damn it. Somebody. Anybody. My empire for a Valium.
I think I might have something for you here, sir.
Wanda, where would I be without you?
It's nice to be out of the office. The case has me nuts.
I thought you said this was going to be purely a social visit. Let's leave Tyler and all its problems behind us.
There's something about this case.
What? Lou Perini? Cool points, Lou Perini stymied? Well, I guess everyone meets their match sometimes.
Do they?
Yeah, a manner of speaking.
Fantastic! I don't know how you do it, but keep doing it. 50% of Tyler's in our control, and we're shooting for the other half.
I'll take care of it. Don't worry, we'll have it all.
Hey, darling, where's the enthusiasm? Where's the gusto? The Dijon mustard? You've got a job to do.
That's Hart.
Now, you gotta go for Tyler's outside shareholders. The game plan? Run, run, run! And part of the expression, hustle, hustle.
Hustle.
Thank you.
How's your AT&T?
Very good, thank you.
Loose joints? I think the dollar's gonna dip.
You're a dip. Gosh, this place is fabulous. Thank you. I'm glad I could put it to good use.
Of course we lost billions, but I don't care.
Poor Jason. Anybody have a spoon, preferably a small one?
It's a great affair, Lisa, but I haven't got laid yet.
Leon here is one of Tyler's leading stockholders.
Don't listen to her. It's just that she's made a fortune on my commissions. Hey, did you meet my wife?
No, have you?
Bob, this is Lucy. Lucy, this is Bob.
Ever since I ran in Atlanta, I've been doing all right.
Oh, so you got the ribbon industry sewed up.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
You're an asshole.
I'm not.
You are too.
I'm not. Lisa, you look stunning tonight. You do know my Judy?
Of course. Vic is one of Tyler's youngest moguls. He just inherited a rather sizable fortune.
Rather.
Rather? Where's she taking him?
Read Maxwell Newton. Damn it, read him.
Watch your step.
Okay.
What do you do for a living?
I made my fortune in weasel pelts.
Later.
Hey, baby. Who's all that nookie you've been promising me, huh?
How about now?
Yeah.
But where did Biff go? Biff?
Hey, baby, what's the matter? Your boyfriend leave you stranded?
He sure did. And when he pinned me, I thought it was for keeps.
Oh, baby, I really feel for you.
I wish there was something that could make me feel better.
Baby, there is.
Well, I don't normally do this, you know.
Well, there's a first time for everything.
Where'd I put that contract? Sign it, would you? Please? How about a rum and coke, Skipper?
Yo ho ho and blow that.
I wish Jesus was here.
He is.
How did you guys do?
Not bad.
I did great.
I don't know about you, but I am dying for something cold to drink.
Bonjour, ladies. To say truth, they laugh.
Dear. Wanda, Janie, I'd like you to meet Mitch. He's known as Mr. Tyler II, owns over 10% of the company. All right. Yada-da-yada. one hell of a secretary there.
Yeah, a lifesaver.
I'll drink to that.
Thing, Mr. Fredericks, I will not bear that sexist, condescending tone, even in a letter. If you... Oh, put that away, Janie. Oh, what do you want, Lou? Mr. Perini.
Hi, Ed. Mr. Drummond.
Well, can I help you with anything?
No.
Bye.
What the hell did they want?
Oh, I bet Lou just wanted to come in and look at you, Wanda. You look real pretty today. You know how hooked he is on you.
You think so?
Sure.
Oh, I hope that was it. I don't know. Where were we?
Oh, what do you want, Lou? Mr. Perini.
Come on, Janie. We got better things to do. That's Alan Anderson. He's been with the company for 23 years. Tyler will never be ours unless we grab his 100,000 shares. Trouble is, he's clean as a whistle and faithful to his wife. Found that out the soft way.
My guest is Mr. Fernando Gunther, swindler, con man, jailbird, and now a special consultant to the Federal Bureau. Let's start right there, Mr. Gunther. How do you lose $1 million 6 different times?
A hell of a lot easier than making it.
I'll buy that.
$50 cash.
Excuse me?
Cash.
This is so much fun. Me and my brother used to do this all the time.
Have any regrets? Does your conscience pinch?
I dreamt about it one night. I was on a boat in the Caribbean. The waiter brought
This little piggy had none.
Lots of fresh fruit. Yeah, my conscience was hurting me bad.
Is it locked?
Shh. There. Follow me.
Walk into NBC corporate headquarters and rob them blind.
Any man or any woman could. You couldn't, Tom.
I hate to say this, but I think what we're doing is illegal. Wanda, over here. Shh, be quiet, damn it. Shut the door quietly. Damn.
Janie, start over there.
Oh, I love Greek music. Wanda, look at this.
Keep your fingers crossed, Janie. We need a miracle.
I know I heard something.
You don't love me anymore.
It was a bum rap.
I got it.
Where are you going?
They stole my stock!
Come on, quick! No!
Stop, you thieves!
Oh, all right! You go and have your fun!
You rat! That's good, cat!
Ladies and gentlemen, some people handle failure quite well. Unfortunately, I do not count myself among their number. As you know, I graduated from Choate at the age of 16. I went on to an illustrious career at Yale. I QB'd the Eli to a 28-7 victory over the Crimson. From there, it was on to the world of Wall Street. I was the golden boy. I was the fair-haired kid. I banked my first million at the age of 23. I've worked hard, very hard. I'm not used to this. I'm a winner. I am. My business is lost.
Now. I've never seen him like this before.
I ask you a few questions, Miss Brown.
Miss Brandt? What happened to Wanda?
I'm not sure I know any Wanda, but I would like to know where you were last night.
Oh, I was at home.
I didn't know you had a home in Scarsdale. Your car was seen leaving the home of Alan and Maria Anderson. As you know, that home was robbed of 100,000 shares of Tyler stock.
Look, I don't know what you're trying to imply. I was at home last night, in my apartment. I was washing my hair. Smell? Herbal essence.
What's going on?
Morning, Miss Brandt.
Lou, you and I was thinking about that offer you made me the other night.
This is how you run your little operation. Kiss the boys and make them hand over their equity.
No.
I'm on to you, honey. I'm going to get you.
Get I'm pretty confident, Art, but now we've got to move fast. Yeah, that prick Perini's on my ass, and I don't like it.
We put in one more bid, and Tyler's ours.
It is?
I want 1 million shares, Tyler.
1 million?
That's right.
There'll be a tremendous amount of difficulty finding sellers.
Something wrong, Mr. Parker?
No, of course not. Look out, guys. Panic in the street.
Branning Trading has created the announcement of a bid on 1 million shares of Tyler security stock. All trading of Tyler stock has now been halted until Monday, pending an investigation of this mystery purchase. The Dow Jones has already dropped 15 and is still plummeting. Tyler was a rock, one veteran analyst was quoted as saying, "When it goes, heaven help us all."
Cheney, we gotta move. I gotta keep Lou Perini's nose out of this deal until Monday when those shares will be all mine. What deal? Oh, I only hope Lou says the same thing. Come on. Quick. Lou?
Wanda, hey, I'm glad you stopped by. I'm so sorry.
You are?
Yeah, well, I've been thinking you had anything to do with that Tyler takeover. We tracked it down to LaBelle Brothers, Altoona, PA, so that leaves you in the clear, right?
Oh, well, I'm glad. And I want to apologize to you, too, for what I said yesterday.
Forget it, I deserved it.
Hey, Lou, what do you say you and I just, disappear for the weekend? You know, I know a little house out in the country, and it's just standing empty, and,
I'd love to, hon, but I gotta crack this case.
Oh, hey, that can wait. Besides, nobody works on Fridays anyway.
Yes, they do.
Well, what do you think? Just you and me and the sun and the lake?
Ed, do you think you could hold down the fort?
Sure thing, boss.
Oh, I was kind of hoping that we could go out, too.
Janie, I want you to keep an eye on Ed. I don't want you to leave his side. Capiche?
I think. Ciao.
Okay, well, maybe we better leave a phone number where we can be reached.
All right. But this is just for an emergency. We don't want to be disturbed. Do we, Lou?
Whatever you say, sweetheart.
Come on.
Okay. Hey, look, Ed, contact me the minute you find out who the LaBelle Brothers are, right?
Yeah.
glad we could get away. You know, miss the traffic.
They what? To whom? No. No. No, no, no. Perini, get up here right away. He's what? Where? Look, Drummond, you have to stop this deal by Monday morning or I'm demolished. Screwed. Kaput. And you won't get paid. I don't believe it. I never thought this will make 1929 look like a mild recession.
First Tyler and then the Federal Reserve.
And they were always such a nice securities firm.
We interrupt this program for a special bulletin on Wall Street today.
Oh, I wanted to hear the news.
This is much more romantic. Well, here it is.
Nice. Sure glad we could finally get together.
So am I.
Bell Brothers.
Relax, honey.
New company. The Bell Brothers, licensed by the SEC in March. Licensing officers Morris L. Martin, Thaddeus H. Winslow. Oh, it's getting late. Hope we can find this place.
Why don't we go to the beach instead?
How much farther do you think it is?
Ed,
What?
I think I'm gonna die.
No.
Please?
No.
Please?
No.
Please? Ed,
What?
I think I'm pregnant.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna have a baby.
Yeah.
Twins.
What?
No, thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Keep up with you.
Lou, are you in there?
Wait.
Lou, are you in there? Lou. Lou, what have you done to him?
Did I do it right?
You did what you had to do.
Oh, shit.
Oh, tell me one more time. What am I gonna be?
Executive Vice President in charge of investment securities.
Oh, boy!
Me at the head of the table and Lou right beside me.
Me at the middle of the table and Ed right across the way.
Oh, it'll be great. Oh, yeah.
We'll be so happy.
We'll be so happy.
You just said that.
Lou, you all right?
What's going on?
I found out. It's Wanda. She's the one who's been behind the Tyler takeover.
Huh? What are you talking about? The Bell Brothers. You said it was the Bell Brothers.
Yeah, it is the Bell Brothers. And would you like to know who their executive officer happens to be?
No. Where is she?
want you to write something for me. I, Wanda Brandt, do hereby grant power of attorney to Louis T. Perini under the regulations established by the SEC regarding the transfer of my capital interest in Tyler Brokerage and Securities Incorporated, henceforth known as looks like a 3-year-old scrawl, a little hold up.
You know, I kind of like that, Janie.
Thanks.
Come in, sir.
Thank you, Anderson.
Welcome, sir.
Hi. Would you care to sit down, sir?
Congratulations, sir. Kid's shrewder than I thought.
He's gonna make it big.
Okay. Let's bring the meeting to order. Now, the first order of business is,
You mean?
Tyler's on! Our We are Tyler! We did it! All right, let's celebrate!
Okay, my client screwed up. No, it's not like Wanda. But then neither of us was angling for that maniac Perini. But I got faith in the girl. Ever since she cornered the market on jawbreaks as a kid, I knew she was a ball buster. She'll summon that old spunk anytime, day or night. Wanda, that's my Wanda. Well, what's a lousy $100 million down the tubes? Not including my 20 million commissions.
Oh, wait till Art Rollins hears about this. He'll just die!
So what did you think of that? Did you like it? Pretty good, huh? Was it worth the wait?
No one even knew you were waiting. I only knew. Patrick didn't know, but it's well worth it. I'll tell you one thing I didn't mention up front. There's no music credit. The music in this is so good. Whether you're doing that bounce chicka wow that people love so much, or if you're just setting the mood, atmosphere, tone, whatever you want to call it, the music throughout this is perfect. Whoever you are. Good job. Veronica Hart killed this mug. 16th time on the show. Wanda. They did, you know how the Debbie's got a lot of different things? The Wanda's got a couple different things too. None related. There's no official sequel. I know there's like Wanda Whips the Dragon Lady or Meets the Dragon Lady. I don't think it's the Dragon Lady we just did. It might be. I doubt it. But there's also a couple other Wanda does somethings, all unrelated. And let me tell you one thing, Veronica Hart has some beautiful eyes, and they are so improved by Distribpix because they just pop in every frame. And the first version that I did of this, they just looked like regular pretty eyes. Now they look like phenomenal pretty eyes. Tish Ambrose getting close to the 10 movie club 8 times, and I think she was possibly my favorite. Total comic relief, bumbling. Even some of her mistakes ended up to be, you know, she found the safe. And maybe I just watched. Usually the comic relief is not my favorite part. I like it. I'm not putting it down, but it's usually not my favorite. But after about the 16th pass of this, I was like, there. Especially with Ron Jeremy in the car. His 41st time on the show playing Mr. Drummond. Mr. Drummond in an 80s movie? Ed Drummond, to be precise. And he worked for the man, Lou Perini, Jamie Gillis. And I'll tell you another thing, kind of in the Veronica Tish category. Ron Jeremy is pretty in the first couple years of his career here. And he's having to be second fiddle to Jamie Gillis. And he hangs the whole time. I know he gets shit on a lot. And then another thing you hear a lot is like, oh, I don't like him, but he was a good actor. And that is what I'm actually saying, is that, man, there are so many scenes, especially when those two interrupt the other two when they're taking the note taking. Watch both of them in the background. Watch friggin' Ron Jeremy's eyes. He knows that the foreground is Tish and Veronica, and he knows the main part of the background is Jamie Gillis. And so watch all his choices. Man, dude is awesome. They meet up with Samantha Fox at the party. That party has a bunch of people. George Payne goes through. Ron Hudd goes through. Sandra Hillman. Gary Graver's in there somewhere too. I didn't go through. I guess I could have went and looked through the naughty stuff. He was probably in the 60 minutes, but not in the 43 minutes. I fell to those trims. But I'll tell you who I did spot, Rick Marx. He's on the TV when Alan Anderson is with his wife at home and they're watching the tube. Man, my favorite line in this whole movie came from Rick Marx, which he wrote it. But I can't think of the guy's name. I think it's Tom. Let's just say it's Tom. When he goes, any man or woman could do that. You couldn't, Tom. Boomer Tibbs, still acting today. That was Alan watching Tube with wifey. Lisa B. and Sharon Mitchell, hate to say it, those are two queens. They both are not in the clean cut. Oh, you want to know something? This should have been the cold open. It drove me so crazy. I should have brought it up first. Maury. Who played Maury? I did tons of research, and I swear I cracked the case like a year ago. The closest I got is maybe he's John Milner, but that don't mean beans. What I thought is that Maury was Richard Pace. Matthew from I Spit on Your Grave. Tell me that Matthew and Maury are not the same person. Who knows? I'm probably wrong. I'm probably right, but I'm probably wrong. Dick Beale, Kurt Mann, Pat Finnegan, Ashley Moore. There's so many people up in this thing. It's amazing. I can't believe it's taken so long for us to whip Wall Street with Wanda. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, stop watching AI adult videos. or I'm walking away from this rinky-dink project. Stuff here, do 'em. Stuff here, don't do 'em. See ya.